Daily Pick a Page from Dr. Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural. Hello. Yes. The inductance field. By moving charged molecules, an inductance field is created. Figure 5.9. Cerebrospinal fluid is made of charged molecules. As you accelerate charged molecules in one direction up the spine, you produce an inductance field that moves in the direction of the charged molecules. Movement of stored energy from the body to the brain. Releasing energy from the first three centers to the brain. Figure 5.10a. Body becomes a magnet by running a current up the spine to produce an electromagnetic field. Figure 5.10b. As the induction field is created by the acceleration of the cerebrospinal fluid up the spine, it will draw the stored energy in the first three centers back to the brain. Once there is current flowing from the base of the spine all the way to the brain, the body becomes like a magnet and an electromagnetic torus field is created. Think of the spinal cord as a fiber optic cable that acts as a two-way highway, simultaneously communicating information from the body to the brain and from the brain to the body. Every second, important information is relayed from your brain to your body, such as the desire to walk across a room or to scratch an itch. At the same time, a lot of information from the body is carried up your spinal cord toward the brain, such as a knowledge of where your body is in space or the signal that you are hungry. Once you accelerate these charged molecules in one direction up the spine, the resulting inductance field will reverse the current of information flowing from the brain down through the body, and it will then draw energy from the lower three centers up the spine to the brain. Take a look at figure 5.10a to see how that works. Now there's a current running through the body and the central nervous system, just like a magnet, and as a result, the same kind of electromagnetic field of energy that surrounds a magnet surrounds the body, as you can see in figure 5.10b. The field of electromagnetic energy that you've created is a three-dimensional field, and as it moves, this energy creates a toroidal field, or a torus field. By the way, the shape of this electromagnetic field is a familiar pattern in the universe. This pattern shows up in the shape of an apple, as well as the shape of a black hole in a distant galaxy. See figure 5.11. The torus field. Apples and black holes in the shape of a torus. Figure 5.11. From apples to black holes, the shape of a torus is a recurring pattern of creation in nature. So now you understand that by doing this breathing technique, you're starting to stir up all the stored energy in a very big way. And if you do this technique correctly, and you do it enough times, you're going to wake up a sleeping dragon. The movement of cerebrospinal fluid. Inhale, sutures open, sacrum flexes back. Exhale, sutures close, sacrum flexes forward. As you inhale, your sacrum slightly flexes back and the sutures of your skull expand. As you exhale, your sacrum slightly flexes forward and the sutures close. It is this natural action of breathing that slowly propagates a wave to move cerebrospinal fluid up and down the spinal cord and throughout the brain.